I Like Mazatlan Mexico. Hi, broadcasting not live from Mazatlan, Mexico. I'm Bill the Geek. This is the Bill Dallas Lewis channel, and we make videos about the joys of living in Mexico. In a couple of days after living in Mazatlan for 2 years, I'm moving along to Morelia. So are you thinking about visiting Mazatlan? Are you thinking about living in Mazatlan? Are you thinking about moving to Mazatlan? If you answered yes to any of these questions, then this is the video you want to see. I've put together this video list of about 20 of my favorite things to do and some of my favorite things that I've seen over the last 2 years here in Mazatlan. Come on down and enjoy. You can have these experiences too. Let's go. My morning walk in the marina. Every day I get up around 5:30, leave the house and walk through the marina. I see this wonderful canal. I made so many healthy friends every morning and walk through and see all the great boats in northern Mazatlan. Walking around in El Centro. Of course, Mazatlan has the longest malecon in the world. It's about 17 kilometers, filled with bars and restaurants and galleries. You can walk off of the malecon and walk in the inner old architectured buildings. And then next to the malecon and El Centro are wonderful places to gather and eat. Then there's the giant market right next to the cathedral where you can shop till you drop, or even visit the cathedral right next to the market. And here are the pulmonias, the unique way to get around Mazatlan. There are thousands of these throughout the city, and they'll take you wherever. The beaches. And all along the malecon, or even in the northern parts, there are beaches with restaurants and bars and people. Early morning, there's no one there. During the week, you can see families just having a good time, or maybe you want to take one of these parachute rides and go up there and just fly around and look at all the islands and the hotels and the little people that look like insects on the beach. Annual Day of the Dead parties. People come from all over the world to get their faces painted so that they can join the big party and see the giant 17-kilometer Day of the Day parade with wonderful costumes and animals and music and everything that you can imagine. It's very artistic and very organized and extremely clean and safe. Please leave a comment. Tell us what you think. And if you liked the video, click the like button. If you know somebody thinking about moving to Mazatlan, why not click the share button? The food. Near the market, you can buy fresh shrimp and octopus and then take it to a restaurant and they'll cook it up just for you any way you want it. This is called Fish Ladies. You've got to find it. Or you can go down to the malecon in the evening and sit on the malecon at a restaurant and sip your wine and or beer. Or if you like ribs, Mazatlan is a huge ribs town. Or maybe you just want a cheeseburger. The views. Mazatlan has many views. This view is from the observatory. It's a must-see museum with many birds and animals with a great view. This is a view from my favorite restaurant called La Marea. You can see the sailboats and the islands, and the food is wonderful. And this is the view from the top of the Best Western Hotel, which is right near the plaza. And the food is very reasonable and wonderful. And if you don't like heights, maybe you just want to go down to the Malecon in the evening and see the people enjoying the lights and the sun going down and maybe a cerveza. The aquarium. Mazatlan has the largest aquarium in Latin America. It's brand new, just completed about a year ago. And you'll see so many fish, so many types of fish. I saw a live shrimp for the first time. I saw so many fish in an hour and a half that I was ready to leave. I didn't want to see any fish ever again. Two events I did not video is the annual, one of them is the annual Mazatlan Carnival. It happens every winter. It's a multi-day event. Two big giant parades, super fireworks, and international talent. Last year they had Gloria Gaynor singing I Shall Survive. The other international event that I did not video was the International Moto Festival. They have Harley Davidsons and fancy BMW cycles from all over the world. Thousands of these cyclists come down here and have parades through the city in a really good time. We go live every Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Time. Click the subscribe button and you'll get a notification, and you can join us in the fun as we talk about the joys of living in Mexico. Professional sports in Mazatlan. Yes, Mazatlan has a professional baseball team, the Venados, which means deer, and they have a professional basketball team. And you can buy season tickets to both. And of course, buying beer is always a fabulous thing at a sports event. You can get 2 beers, 12-ounce Heinekens for a total of like $4. And you can see the young ladies dancing to the music playing in the background. Stone Island. I would say a trip to Stone Island is essential. You get on this little boat. It's about $1.50 round trip. The trip takes about 4 minutes to cross to go to Stone Island. Then you walk about a quarter mile down a little dirt path, past some houses, and then all of a sudden there's lots of people. Now this is on a Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. That's a lot of people. Everybody's having a good time, drinking beer, eating food. It's very safe. But if you go Monday through Thursday, the beach looks like this, and you pretty much have paradise all to yourself. Woolworths. When was the last time you saw one of these? They're throughout Mexico, and this one is right next to the market, right next to El Centro. Here's a lady that I've seen twice a week for the last 2 years. Introducing Alejandra. She owns my dry cleaners, and she's been doing my laundry for 2 years. She has become family. Her daughter, and all of her children and her son. Country Western music star. If you come to Mazatlan from November to April, you've got to see the Brentster. He's a famous Canadian country western songwriter and performer. And he plays every Tuesday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. and people love him. They come from all over the world to see him, drink lots of beer, and sing his song along with him. And he fills the house. He has 500 to 600 people that show up every Tuesday from 2 to 6 to enjoy the Brentster. We have a new Facebook group. It's called Mexico Expats Living in Mexico, Bill Dallas Lewis. We have about 235 members. Come join us, ask questions, post videos and photos, and share with us your joys of living in Mexico. These are a few of the fabulous things I've seen in Mazatlan, and there's much, much more. Thank you very much for joining us today. We have many more videos to come. Click that subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next video.